Quetzalcoatl. This last dance that we did was fuego. It's the fire dance. The fire that we all have within us. When you hear the drum and sometimes you feel like, I want to go out there and dance. Or you remember hearing it. And it really warms your soul. Just a little bit out of breath. Anyway, the shells that are up here when we began, you heard some of them blowing this conch shell, which is Aztec in the language of Nahuatl. And those girls blowing those conchas, they let our people know that we're coming, that we're preparing to gather. They let the people know if it's a battle back when, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, that they were ready to battle. It gets loud, it goes slow. They blow it really soft, it just depends. It makes really beautiful music. And the woman that was acknowledging those directions, she is a fire holder. And what she's holding is a salmador, and in the language of Nahuatl, she is a poposhiwak, which means fire holder. And she calls to those directions and honors, as we all turn to those directions and honor those who have came before us. And the people, the Aztecas, the warriors, and whether it's male or female that came before us, we honor them. Our elders, we honor our elders. Our children, we especially honor our children. As you see, we have them here in the circle. We have to learn to dance around them sometimes. We have to be very careful of them. Again, the east, we acknowledge the direction of the male. It is where the sun rises, and then across from the east is the direction of the west. The direction of the woman is where the sun sets. Across from them, we go to the direction of the north, which is the direction of our elders, of our grandparents, our great-great-grandparents. It's who we are. It's where we get all our information from. All of our traditions, all your stories. That's where you get them from your great-grandparents and your grandparents. So we honor them. And so right across from their grandparents, where we get all our information when we were little, there's a direction of the south, the direction of the children. It's information and, of course, innocence, the children, where we get all of our information from. So we're going to close, and we are Kapulishiwakoa. We are a group about 30. So we're missing part of our group here. But again, we want to thank those of you that live in Winters to ask us to come out and bring this tradition here. Hopefully soon we can start practicing over here and open it to not just parents, children, grandparents. We have mothers, grandmothers, our children, fathers in this circle, and we promote family. And if you come by yourself, it's okay too. We'll welcome you. So we're going to go ahead and close, and what she's saying is what I basically said in those directions. But she's saying it in the language of our people, which was in Spanish, which was Nahuatl. Is what we teach in our circle. And so she'll say that in the language of our people, Nahuatl. Thank you again. Thank you for having us. Mateo!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time that you've been waiting for. It is the awards time.